njalo ngizokudumisa njalo ngizokudumisa njalo ngizokudumisa
Everyone, it's Mbuso, Ngobese here. And hopefully you're so good. This is Radio. We are here for you. Thanks to Untogozo in our studios to connect us with you. As you know, this time around, we are working from home. Yeah, today still, I'm here in Enanda for town AM Atenduni. Yeah, thanks to Uncle CSA with the sport bars. Yo, the guy is doing very well, man. Yeah, very, very well. I was talking to Ntogozo off air with the guy is doing very well, man. I'm impressed. So I'm just happy to see other presenters doing so well. I like it. I like it. I like it. Keep it up, my brother. Yeah, well delivered. I like it. I like it. And I really like it. So having said that, this is the Joyride Show. And on Tuesday, I wasn't available. There was something urgent came, and I'm so sorry about that. But thanks to God, and because I'm here again. So thanks also to Pastor Shazy by taking us through even yesterday, Joyride, Monday Joyride. So it's been a cool one. Hopefully you're still enjoying to be a car radio listener. Wherever you are in the land, we are welcoming you all over the country, all over the world. We are saying welcome to the #1 gospel radio online. Yeah. Having said that, it's a time lapho khona abantu baphuma emsebenzini baye emakhaya njengamanje. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi nawe right la ukhona uzodrive uye-car traffic kamnandi nemvula ke ikanje yazi-ke freeway ungatatazeli relax makunemvula that doesn't mean ukuthi asdrive kancane no. Yabona le khazi sifunda i-learners we've been taught ukuthi umgwaqo mawuhlelela kuba khona ama-signs And also, if you turn on your headlight for clear visibility, and also drive with the maximum speed limit. Just nigga yabo. Don't I ngaphezulu. No, it's very low. Well, if maybe 120, you can drive with 100. Not like from 100 then to 60. We are causing more problems. So if we need to move on freeway, let's just move. And umgwaqo of freeway, the reason why it's called toll gate is because it's a good road in a very good condition. That means even if it's raining, but you can drive with a high speed, but be cautious, okay? So because it's highway, so you need to drive the speed osinikezwe or ngaphansi kwaso, but not kakhulu, yabo, because times nikezwa ama rules laphana nama signs on i-learners zethu. I remember ukuthi speed osinikezwe nje on freeway is 120, yabo. That means akushongo ukuthi makunemvula imvula ingani just on freeway, unless if kune flood noma kunenkungu, then you can start slowing down ngoba ngisaboni, then I can't drive faster. But if nje ubona, then drive. Well, keep on driving. Sonke simove, because I have seen the most of thing that makes some accident on the road is that what we do is we drive so slow, but so if I'm driving higher, then you drive slow. It means we are going to fight on the road. When I drive I drive in a different way. Then sendisiveza ukuthi ke khona umuntu onokucabanga ngathi usebenzisa irule engafanele, apply irule endaweni engamele apply kuyona, kwenza ukuthi sibe ne-conflict phakathi, yabo. Kanti masihamba ngerule kodwa sonke, then kuba mnandi wonke umuntu uyandathanda ukuthi okay last yamove, yabo. So yeah, let's just do that. Drive in an average speed limit osinikezwe. If you drive lokishini ekasi, yazi ukuthi u40 u20 u40 u20. Why? That's because yazi ukuthi la kuyadlalwa ingane ziyawela, kunama spaza shops, yabo, into eseduze nabantu. But on freeway there is no houses, we just cruise, we just move like a flow. So just continue to drive in a very good way. Yeah, today is gonna be a beautiful day as well. Today is ukukhuluma ngento emnandi, how to fix mistakes. I have some topic today, how to fix mistakes. I will just give you some sense in it, which so when mistakes, but how to fix them. Because at the end of the day, right mistakes, of which is good to learn from our mistakes. But after learning from our mistakes, you need to fix your mistake, because this means after having mistakes, you have to fix it. Yeah, because that's how you learn. You learn by fixing them. You can't just say I'm learning from a mistake, while you are doing your mistakes again, while you're not fixing them, that means you're not learning from them. You're still like ruining yourself. So today we want to make sense in it in terms of after making mistakes, how to solve them, how to fix your mistake. So, but again, before since the ganjalo, remember that 4:30 we gotta have a break with a beautiful song. It's either from Dr. T.A. or else from Dr. Msomi. So it's gonna be a beautiful one. So just wait for it. It's gonna be so good. But again, so check out my top stories. What are the top stories concerning everything that is taking place in our country, international, in sports as well? I know Ngobese SA has given everything from sports, but still, what? Sports, my news, my updates. It's updates because it's always updating. So after you've read or after you have heard about something else can come up soon, such as ukuthi mhlawumbe khona postponiwe ebekade confirmiwe through to isimo sezulu, or else ama agent and this and that. So we need to keep you updated. Even on news, ungagcina into kanje unfortunately yaba kanje. So the reason why hour and hour, especially on radio, we used to have news, because news is always new, so easy. Yeah, let's just go and start with this one. That is impressing so far, because it's happening in a very different way. Like no one was expecting this to happen as it happened, but it's still happening. So I think it's quite cool, and everyone I think is quite impressed about this year. This year is a very challenging year in terms of ruling or leading of this country. Is different, and tables are turning around, and I think abantu bayafunda kule nto eyenzakala lo nyaka. Let's start with this one. Concerning ukuvota lokwenzakalayo municipalities metros manje, because you know what, now it's all about metros. Municipalities, we know they are belonging to somebody, but metros are still savota. Namhlanje ke like economic freedom fighters yazwa nge-EFF leader uJulius Malema. On this, they said that they had given the African National Congress an opportunity to salvage itself during a collision talk following the November local government elections, but the party was not willing to compromise on its own promises. So this includes an expropriation without compensation with 6 months, and the creation of State Bank in 12 months. So Malema was holding a media briefing to explain the surprise move by the Red Parades when they voted in support of the alliance in municipalities, resulting in the party's mayoral candidate emerging victorious in Gauteng 3 metros. So he has reiterated that their vote was not for the DA, but rather it was a vote against the ANC. So this is so funny. You know, the thing of politicians. You know, sometimes it could be like your enemy is my enemy, or else my enemy, your enemy is my friend, something like that. But you know what? Here, sometimes it forces you to choose from your enemies which enemy, which is my better enemy, because you can see there is a worst enemy here and there is a better enemy here. But at the end of the day, they had to vote, but they voted for DA just because when they compared to ANC, they find DA better. It's so funny, but what we can say, it's a game of politics. As I was saying, in this year we can learn a lot from politicians. Sometimes in life you compromise or else you sacrifice just because there is something that you rather lose a little bit, or else ungaswina isitha sakho for esinye isitha sakho. It depends ukuthi ingxabano yeni ngakana. Okay, let's just hear ukuthi kwenzakaleni lapha. We as the collective leaders of the EFF took a correct and justified decision to vote against the ANC in different municipalities. We did so because the people of South Africa have rejected the ANC, and they have sent a clear message that they are sick and tired of the ANC government. So Malema said the EFF was not desperate to be in government, and also stressed that the party is not in a coalition deal with the DA. Yeah, so this is quite it's quite funny, man. You know, that's what I like about news as well. And even a politician, I'm not a political person, but what I do, I'm learning from them, because the intelligence that sometimes they use towards one another, you can learn a lot from it. You know, it's like a football game. Football game, when you watch it, like if you watch it like you want somebody to lose or to win, it's not enough. I think maybe you are carrying 1% of 100%. Because in a game, a football game, it teaches us a lot. You know, if you can study football and watch every game, there's a lot of things that you can achieve in life. Because you can tell. Yeah, I can be my witness on that one. Because in football, there's a combination of 11 people inside the square, and in that triangle, because it's like 50 meters by 100 meters. There's like 11 people on the other side and 11 people on the other side. So it's 22 people inside, and all of those people, they can score. But there's some defense, there's midfielder, there's some strikers. So in that way, but you need the back side, of which is the defender, to make sure that no one scores, and they keep on supplying the midfielder. The midfielder supplying you as a scorer. So everyone here is very important, because if the goalkeeper is not there or is not performing in a good way, this means even you as a striker, you are useless. But you need those back people to make sure that everything is cleared. Then you can be able to score, and you need them to clear and you need them to dish the ball for you to you so that you can be able to score to make them win. So in other words, it's you need one another so that you can make it. No one is like a nothing. You need everyone. So take it to your family as well. In a family, you need to position yourself as individual. Which okay, low phambili needs i-backup page so that yena akwazi ukuthi alandele into amele ayilande abuye nayo safe and fresh. Yabo? So in other words, sometimes you sacrifice ukuthi in life I rather not eat well for now, but later on I can eat well for life. Because it's not that sometimes we just enjoy imanje engabe siya-investa is-investele for your future whereby we'll be able to enjoy easily and enjoy for our life. But what we do, we just enjoy now. Which I myself imali enjoy manje because it's last discussion. But the truth is, save for tomorrow, save for izinto ezowenza ukuthi imali zenze yona, and also work together. Find somebody who can work with you. Also, backbone yakho, nawe backbone yakhe. When you score, you come back. Kungabi iqili because into enza abantu abaningi umuntu uba yiqili. Athi mayisayedwa laphana afuna ukudla yedwa. But in football, when it comes to combination of these 11 people, when they get an opportunity, everyone scores. And if someone scores, everyone wins. If somebody is scoring, this means we all win. The team itself, if it's Kaiser Chiefs win. You can say coach win, or else you can say Nikovic won. But you can say Kaiser Chiefs won because as this means we represent the team also. Similar your family, if you can work together as a family, representing we can win. Because it's not my money, it's for a family. Come and share with the family. The family want okay, this is what we have, this is what we contributed the whole year. Then buy sense or Andre. But what we do as people, we normally do if we say we that's where silahla khona. But if you can sit down with the football and look, then you learn a lot. So simply ke nalanga kuma politicians learn ukuthi sometimes izinto zenza ngendlela ebengamenza ngakhona noma wenza into ongayifuni ukuze kwenza lento oyifunayo. Okay, let's sibheke lana into entsha ke ifikile manje to our top stories. Remember, it's Car Radio. We are here for you. So still on the top stories. Siqalana ke sibhekana la futhi indaba yesibili ukuthi ke so khona ke i-variant entsha abafowethu kuthiwa ke National Institute for Communicable Disease yazwa nge-NICD has confirmed that a new coronavirus variant has been detected in South Africa. So they were breaking news, the COVID-19 SA, which is kanjalo. So following economic requesting or sequencing, the variant EB.1.1.529 was detected in 22 positive cases in the country. So in a statement on Thursday, the NICD as acting executive director Professor Adrienne Uporem said that it was not surprising that a new variant has been detected in South Africa. How come it's not surprising? I'm just lost here. The statement of this director Professor Adrienne Uporem said that it was not surprising that a new variant has been detected in South Africa. So the NICD said that although the data they had was limited, our experts are working overtime with all the established surveillance system to understand the new variant and that the potential application could be. This is different now. This is so different. Okay, the institute said that positive cases were increasing quickly, particularly in Gauteng, the Northwest, and Limpopo. Okay, not here in KwaZulu-Natal for now. Thanks God. Okay, then the NICD's Dr. Michelle Groom said that regardless of the emergence of the new variant, the importance of non-pharmaceutical pharmaceutical interventions remains unchanged. This means that individuals should get vaccinated, wear masks, practice healthy hand hygiene, maintain social distancing, and gather in a well ventilated spaces. Individual compliance or preventative measures can have a great collective impact in limiting the spread of the new variant. Boss. I wonder ukuthi i-delta variant yona yaphela kanjani sesine-variant entsha-ke manje usiyami ibizwa ngokuthiwani na ibizwa ngokuthi nali igama elikhulu i-B.1.1.529 so esekuthola khona-ke inabantu abawu-22 ama-cases asetholakele e-South Africa mostly in Limpopo, Gauteng and-ke in-North West. Okay, indaba ezimbi lezo. Moving forward, President Cyril Ramaphosa is outlining to the National Assembly government a roadmap towards revitalization of ESCOM as part of the broader transformation of South Africa's energy industry. Yeah, can follow on those news and see what kukhulunywa ngani lapho. Qhubekela phambili-ke futhi kwezinye izinto besifazane-ke la. The perjury trial against former Social Development Minister Thabisile has been postponed once again in Johannesburg Magistrate Court. So the state told the court that it couldn't proceed on Thursday because its second witness was not present in court. The case relates Dlamine's testimony during an inquiry established by the Constitutional Court into her role in 2017 social grant crisis. And then Magistrate Ipeki Khumalo appeared frustrated with the state of on Thursday as it indicated that it couldn't proceed with the perjury case against Dlamini. The National Prosecuting Authority as an NPA said that its second witness wasn't in court on Thursday due to administrative issues. So while the state requested for the matter to stand down until next year, the magistrate has ruled that it must continue. On Friday, Dlamini was present in court and supported by the African National Congress Women's League, ANC Women's League. Okay, moving forward, checking what is happening in international, but in our country, in our continent, in Africa. So 8 people were killed in a car bombing near a school in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, on Thursday. So police said the latest attack claimed by Al-Shabaab, a jihadist in a troubled country. So anguished parents rushed to the scene of the attack, which is severely damaged, damaged the school building with injured students taken to hospital around the city. So Somalia police spokesperson Abdi Fatah Aden said in a brief statement that 8 civilians were killed and 17 others wounded without giving further details. So security official Mohammed Abdullah told AFP the explosion was caused by a car bomb, but added, "We don't know the target of the attack." So witness said a large convoy carrying troops from AMISOM, the African Union Force fighting the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab group, was passing through the area when the bomb went off. So F said, I was close to the area when the blast occurred. There was a machine convoy passing by. So Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the bombing, saying it was aimed at military trainers. So the military frequently carry out attack in the capital and elsewhere in country against civilian, military and government target. Yeah, I can see some pictures there, which again, it's very bad, and we are so sorry, Lavanda Vashoni. We don't like these fighting things. Yeah, they are not good. Okay, still in South Africa, in Durban, we're having a very good raining. So we are experiencing it even now. It rains. As I was giving my tips, if it's rain, it doesn't mean we drive so slow. But some parts of Dodge continue to grapple with the aftermath of the heavy rain and flooding. So it's caused water cuts, flooded homes, and forced the temporary closure of some clinics and schools in Southern Cape. So one person died in the flooding in the Mosel Bay area. So municipalities Udebra so said, we continue to request the public to continue using water sparingly and to continue limiting the use of water to only necessities, as presently reservoirs remain how the network is only expected to stabilize but still be vulnerable by such a day. Yeah, condolences to all those families who abanenkinga concerning ama-floods. Remember, it's 4:30. We are going to have a break there with a beautiful music. So just wait for it. It is coming really soon. Let's go to tap on the spot and see what game Latino Kanama story con. So 9 times Australian Open champion Novak Djokovic won't want to risk missing out on winning a second Grand Slam title. Tournament chief Craig Tylee participated on Thursday as a bumper series of lead-up events were announced. So all players leading to Australia for the opening major of the year in January must be vaccinated against COVID, casting doubt on whether the Serbian world number one will play. So Djokovic, who is gunning for a record-breaking 21st Slam crown, has refused to reveal if he has been inoculated. So he has not shared his status with anyone. Tylee told Sports Radio station SEN. So he believes that what you say around your medical position is private, and he believes people should have the right to choose. But Tylee added, Novak has won 9 Australian Opens, and I'm sure he wants to get to 10. Yeah, ish. So Nokobe said at the weekend that, have to wait and see when asked whether he will be Melbourne Park defend his title. Currently, around 85% of players have got the jab, and Tylee said he expected that to reach between 95 and 100 by January. Yeah, let's just move and check another one here. Hey, my daughter. Then I vaccinate ukuzwazi uhamba umhlaba wonke. Hey, it's gonna cost a lot of people in terms of abangafuna ukuvaccinate, then they're gonna have a problem of not getting their of what they want, especially if the camera borders this high. But if you break the code ukushawa number 10 leto abayidlalayo, yeah, yenze kanjalo. But eshile ukuthi should be private life yakhe, but or not. Yeah. Okay, Sri Lanka trashed West Indies by 187 runs in the first test. So, Sri Lanka trashed the West Indies by 187 runs in the first cricket test in Gale today, so tracing a target of 348. West Indies were bowled out for 160 before on the final day. So Sri Lanka is caught at 156 run first innings lead and set the visitors and the mountainous 348 to win at the Gale International Stadium. So reading on 52 for 6 at the end of the day, 4. And then the West Indies clung on the opening session, but collapsed after lunch. So injalo nje le ndaba ukuthi ke ziyakhala besho lokwabo. Esikalana-ke in 3 time the song is coming or a break. When we're coming back, we're gonna come back with the beautiful topic today where we are talking about a very nice thing. We know that sometimes we've given some chances to make our own mistakes so that we can learn from them. But the truth is, after having mistakes or doing your own mistake, you must make sure that you fix it. So today we are talking about how to fix your own mistakes, because you can't just have mistakes and then run away from them. Fix them, because sometimes if you make mistakes, you ruin somebody's life. Sometimes maybe you can kill somebody's future, or sometimes you can cause some disease to some other people by making your mistakes. A lot of diseases that are coming just because of somebody's mistakes, such as abantu besephathwa depression, or else bephathwa sifo senhliziyo, or else BP yenyuke. Why? It's because someone was making mistakes. So when we were making our own mistakes, and now you need to go and learn. As you learn from your mistakes, then you need to fix them. You can't just make mistakes and say, I'm learning from them, then just walk away without fixing them. So I think it's good to just go back there and fix your mistakes. Fix them. Even a garage, if you were fixing a car, when there's a mistake, you bring it back, or else you call, guys, it's made a mistake here. My car is not well tight somewhere, and then they just come back and bring the car. If it can move, it can move. We are coming with our breakdown to take it so that we can fix our mistakes. It is very important in life. It's very important. Fix your mistakes. It's your mistakes. Then fix them. We are people. We are can say we are human beings. If it's something wrong that's done to me, and you can see that, okay, you were making a mistake by doing it, come back to me and tell me, but I've made some mistake here. I ruined your life. I am so sorry. You see, if there's a way to fix it, ask, how can I fix it? Then they can maybe say, okay, just pay this or do this so that you can fix it. But it's very important. Go back there and fix your mistakes. So today, we want to make a sense in it. How to fix our mistakes. How to fix them. Okay, let's just go to the song and enjoy this beautiful one. After Sbuya, fixing mistakes. It's very important. Listen to Car Radio. We are here for you. This is Joyride Show with myself, Mbuso. Ngobese, coming back now.
Spotlight, sipezwa
phezu kwami on car radio from Dr. TA, Dr. Thabisile Msomi, the queen of the palace. You know what? And please ungidlulise. I'm willing to hear ukuthi ayikho ne-EP njengasipha yona Dr. TA. Guys, we just released the new music as well. How? Yeah. Challenge ukuthi no, we can have even the music from her voice. We'll just be playing guitar. Uzobe flow guitar nje on the slip and PE bakithi. Yeah, just in the 2 songs or 3 songs. Bakithi 2021 to shine the fast nje. Yabo, lapho somlayezo kanjalo. But again, having said that, today we are talking about a very beautiful topic, a very beautiful one. We are saying that after when the mistakes are gone, then go there and fix them. It is very important. It's very important to go there and fix. Go there and fix it. Ngoba kubalekile ukuthi fix your mistakes. Ngalewa lokho, if you don't fix your mistakes, this means usenama mistakes awufundanga kuwona. Into mawufundile kuyona, you go back there and recorrect. Ingakho abakhona ama-corrections esikoleni ukuthi mawade ubhalile wenza mistake bese corrections, because uyenza mistake then hamba uyilungise ukuthi bese uzothiwa ukulungisa. Kubalekile ukwenza ukulungisa. Making mistakes, after making mistakes, you learn from them, you go there to show that ufundile kuwona ukuthi walungisa. You can't just say ngile wona kodwa walungisanga. No, uphula inhliziyo zabantu bafethu kuyela kubantu yosho mfethu, I'm so sorry, ngiphula inhliziyo. I'm so sorry Ntokozo, ngiphula inhliziyo. Yabo, I'm so sorry Nkosini, ngiphula inhliziyo ngicela ukuxolisa. That means we ukwazile ukuthi uyilungise mistake yakho. Yabo. Esiqaleke la sibheke ukuthi ngoba we all sometimes many mistakes are minor and don't cause much of trouble in the world. Some mistakes hurt other people and have to be dealt with quickly and completely. So here and just now steps out 7 that can make you it's like a process of dealing with any mistake, whether it is something on business or personal level. So can I share with you some 7 ways or some 7 steps that you can take up to with your mistakes are. So very important, guys. We won't lie. Mistakes should be solved, should be fixed. Okay, start with this one. The first one says acknowledge the mistakes directly. Yeah, you must just know that okay, this is a mistake. It's a piece of a responsibility. Yeah, this is my mistake. You must know this is a mistake. So don't add the mistake already made by ignoring it in the hopes that it will go away. Whether you've messed up on a customer order or forgotten your spouse's birthday, ignoring the failure won't make it seem less important. It will just make you seem like more of a jerk. So be straightforward, directly and briefly, but honestly acknowledge that you messed up. State specifically what you did and how much you regret it. Yabo, injalo nje. Ukuyiziba nje mistake wenze ngathi akwenzanga lutho. No. Leho wenza ukuthi enye mistake ngaphezulu. Kwale kusay mistake. Yabo, you have a mistake, then you add another mistake of not acknowledging ukuthi une mistake. So now you are fixing a mistake with another mistake. It means mistake plus mistake is equal to mistakes. Yeah, so it's very important to make sure you acknowledge your mistake. Okay, right now, my mistake. Yeah, let's go there. Say, I'm sorry. If it's in the business, I'm sorry, my customer, I've messed up here. I'm so sorry. And the reason why abantu abenza restaurant, abantu abenza ukudla kube nenkinga noma kuncolo okuthile, they better give you double for free with you. Sit down here, that's isiphuzo nakudla okusha noma biza ukudla okufunayo beside lokho ahlaphe lokho ungaqualify. Biza lokho okufunayo kuyabiza into edingayo ahlele phansi edle and tshela ukuthi you know what, please I pay le part kwethu land because it's a mistake and you don't want other people to see that no mistake engiyenzeka. Yabo, because abantu, if you are running a business, you don't need a mistake. If there's a mistake, you need to fix it right now. Yabo, so let's just take care of one another. Even sing abantu ukuthi okay, if there's a mistake kumzali wami or friend wami or my partner or my spouse or my colleague or my parents, my sisters, let us go there and make sure that I acknowledge it. Yes, the old woman woman because no, I've made a mistake here. I admit it. Therefore, I acknowledge this is my mistake. Then this means we are growing and your mistake we solve easily like that. It's very easy. It's like a roadblock. I put drive up Suoane bese lizivimbi phoyisa. Bese wenzani? Uthi nje ngiyaxolisa. Ngiyaxolisa. Liphela amandla iphoyisa ukuthi oh yazi lo ungithena amandla ami ukuthi ngisebenzisa ama-response ama-authority by saying I'm sorry. Because they can't beat you if you're saying I'm sorry. They can't, even though to beat somebody is not legal, but other cops they can do it. They can't arrest you if you're saying I'm sorry because you humble yourself. It's just a very good way to make sure ukuthi once you acknowledge iphutha lakho, you win over umuntu omenze iphutha. Owenze kuyiphutha. Secondly, you take responsibility. So the automatic response of a human nature is to jump into self-defense mode. At no time is this response stronger than when we are forced to acknowledge our own shortcomings. So resist the urge to find somewhere or someone to put the blame, even if it's justified. There are always an exhausting circumstances. There's always an extenuating circumstances, and most of us don't mean to mess up, but all the good intention don't change the fact that you've made a mistake. Don't point finger or use circumstances to make an excuse. Doing so only makes you sound like you care more about getting out of trouble than really dealing with the problem you've caused. However, unintentionally, it's very important. When's the mistake? Bese uveza wena ukuthi bewenze njani. Instead of saying I'm sorry, it's my mistake, uveza ukuthi ngize ngenze lento ingoba ubani ungenze wabanje. Futhi is wrong ukuthi wenze kanjalo. You made a mistake. Yes, I've made it. I'm so sorry. Ukuthi kusukephi akuhlangana. It's like somebody mina wathi bodla bring your potatoes here. I used to sell my potatoes 10 kgs. Bring your potatoes here. Have people here ngabanikeza lokho kuphela wenyanga because abantu abaholo kuphela wenyanga. Athi nokho ngibring amasaka u10 ngamabomu. Ngihamba 10 bags. Then lawo 10 bags what 10 bags after lokho yaphela inyanga abakhokha. Oh, umuntu engikhorethela imali. Uthe nje ngakhuluma nami wasebenzisa imali. Neyinkinga zakhe zomndeni. Ngiyafona imali yami isifikile. Imali yakho uhlile ngabe ngayisebenzisa nje ngaphuma ekhaya kuneyinkinga. Ezole axolisi. Okay, waxolisa but ayikhokhi. So uxolisa ujinga ungakhokhi. Akusho mistake uyayisolve lapho. Uyisolve lo mistake. They still will cause more. Lenge ngikhuluma ngayo into eyenzeka ngoMarch. Namhlanje lo manje akazibuyi but yena waveza ukuthi ube nenkinga wangafuna ukukhokha. Even today angafuna ukukhokha. Sisho ukuthi ke anytime when you are facing a situation that causes you to make mistake, don't make situation le kube yona ngathi wena usesinqumo eqiniso ukwenza lo nto leyo. Even though situation iphoqa but you are the one who says okay, let's just do this. Yabo. It's like whereby usemgwaqeni lokhu uveza senkantolo vele ukuthi okay ngidecide ukushayisa umuntu kunokushayisa itaxi even nabantu aba-15 because nabantu bavele freeway. When you are crossing a freeway kungenzeka into eziningi. So into engenzeka ukuthi you can uma umuntu across freeway ungase ubulala umuntu noma ulimaza abantu abaningi. Then you choose. Still it's a mistake to kill somebody on freeway. Was it's ushayisile ngakuze banecala lithi ubulala ungentoso ubulala ungentoso kusuka lapho seni uchuzile ukuthi I rather kill this person oyedwa than to kill itaxi nabantu aba-15. Shise ngibulala abantu emndeni ngibulala oyedwa. But enkantolo ufuna ukuthi usuqala uveze okay yes nginalo icala. Thini icala lakho? Icala lami ngashayisa umuntu emgolweni wafa. Okay, uyalivuma icala yebo ngiyavuma icala. Yini ushayisa emgwaqeni usuyaveza ukuthi yenza into ngimshayisa emgwaqeni. Ngangafisi kumshayisa kodwa nesimo sokuthi ngabona ukuthi ngala kune-tax egcwele 15 passengers uyena uyedwa and uyena osephutheni ngabona ukuthi let's just ngisacrifice ngemoto yami naye mhlawumbe nami ngangashona kodwa kuseve abantu abawu-15. Then sezobona-ke umuntu ofisa icala ukuthi you are using your common sense. Awufikanga wathi lo muntu ukuze ngimshayise ngoba nakho uyena wenza iphutha no vuma cha ngimshayisile. Sekubuza ukuthi ngimshayise yini? Kuyaveza kusukaphi uzashayiseka. Then ngiyabona ukuthi icala lakho liyakhulumeka ngoba umshayisele ngesimo besivelile. But if qhamuka uveza isimo phambili ukuthi lo muntu onele beganga nje ngiyize ngimshayise kunje. You first admit, okay, ngenze mistake, ngiyaxolisa, ngizomngambulala, ngiyavuma icala. That's it. So isikhathi siveza into esingablemayo ukuthi kuze kube nje kusukapi sikhohle ukuthi siyaxolisa. And then apologizing, those two little words, I'm sorry, need to be heard by the person who's bearing the brand of your mistake. Please forgive me. It's nice, true. It shows that you understand this person has a choice of whether or not to forgive the mistake. So it acknowledges that you need forgiveness, and it puts the responsibility on offended person, forcing them to either accept the apology and thus start moving on or choose to ignore or refuse your apology and leave you with nothing else to do. Nobody wants to be the bad guy and refuse to accept an apology. If you don't verbally directly apologize, however, the person who has been hurt doesn't have to make that choice to forgive or to forgive and move on. That's it. Once you apologize and impossible you winning. Simple like that. You can end there. You just say I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. And don't promise. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. It doesn't work like that. You can say, I'm sorry. I can see my mistake, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I am so sorry. That's it. You can't promise that because if one knows umuntu mistake a bit, but still you need to say I am so sorry until you when's the mistake you say I'm so sorry. Number 4, offer a practical way or make up for the mistake. So in a few rare cases, there is really nothing you can do to make up for what's been done. Perhaps you accidentally hit a beloved family dog with your car and killed it, offering to run out and buy a new puppy. It is not going to fix things. So don't offer. However, in most cases, you can think of the way to make amends. If you've broken, lost, or otherwise damaged property, you should offer to pay for it. If you've hurt someone you're close to on a deep level, you might offer to go to counseling together. Or if you've at a loss for what to offer, ask, what can I do to make this up to you? This is it. Don't worry with me long listen. About umuntu umlenze wathiwa umlenze wakhe esingathi uso beyond repairs ngolimi lasemotweni ukuthi ke umlenze kufanele unqunye noma kufanele afake insimbi or kufanele afake uyafuna ukunqunye umlenze. Let's noma use cripple. This means lonke akwazi ukuyilungisa, but the way to apologize. Nothing else you can do. Nothing else. Ayikho into engenza ngayo because they are unrepairable. Like ukubuyela nje kamakhelwane if by your mistake. But you can't just buy another puppy and say, hey, you just raise this puppy up so that you can over the. But if you break the wall, then you can fix it. You know, something that you can fix. But some other mistakes, to fix them is all about saying, what can I do to fix, maybe to make sure you feel calm. Yeah, but there's other way to fix mistakes. Number 6 of which is number 6, try listen and respond. During both the initial conversation and when you follow up, take the time to let other person talk. Sometimes what people need most is just to share how deeply they were hurt or the repercussion of the mistake that's been made. So venting isn't fun to listen to, but but it helps people sort through the feelings and get to the bottom line, while is where you need to both get in order to fix the mistake and move on. Then the end some others, if you with yes, I am hurt. What you've done to me. It's like you killed me. Some people, they want you to listen. Just listen until they're done. When they are done, they can say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I understand what I was saying and I really feel, but right now, what's happened, it's happened. I can't change it, but I'm sorry. Because I'm not so best. After crying, after corner, right? So what happened is one page, it happened. Thanks for listening to me, Wuti because I hope you won't do it again. Then fine, but just listening, then you win the case. And then the number 7, the last one, do what you've said you will do. The last point is the most important. So if you've offered a way to make up for the mistake and it's been accepted, follow through quickly. Because failing to do what you've said, you will only bring the mistake back in an event more unpleasant way and make it almost impossible for you to be taken seriously when you try to apologize again. This is our problem. Second chance. You broke my life. You broke my heart, Sister Ntokozo. You made me so angry. I've never been hurt like this before. And then it's a sugar to fake it. Ntokozo, into ngayenza ukuze ngibe right. Ukuthi wenza this and this and this. And then Ntokozo avuma, yes, I will do that. I will do that. That's for sure I will do. Then after when I was silent, this means okay, I am so sorry. No one will take you serious. And this thing of promising and keep a promise it turns back to you, it backfires to you. When this thing backfires, you will be having some troubles. So it's a backfire. When it backfires, you are the one who's gonna have a problem. Next time you tell all for the first time when the mistake went that says you are really sorry about what you've done. So today we're just learning about that. Mistakes, you can't just say you're learning from mistakes without fixing them. Have your mistake, make them, go and learn from them by fixing them. That's how it should be. But it's nice those decisions are nazo. I've learned a lot from other people, such as Dr. TA, when it comes to coaching. I know usifundisa ngayo ukuthi yazi mawi life coaching nezinto ongayinaki nje. Okay, thina sike sifuna ukufundiswa ngelife. Thola ukuthi life coach utshela ngezinto ozuyinaka. Ovama uku-acta ngazo unganakile kanti sekuvezele enye side. And ubone ukuthi and sometimes that helps thina abantu abanjalo abazokuvula ingqondo ukuthi ingqondo kusebenza kanjani. Because ukubona ukuthi lo muntu akudeleki naye ngoba uyilelo uhlobo lomuntu. It's very good to learn about kuhlukana kwabantu, because ngaze ngafuna nokuthi umuntu lapha akhulele khona kuyamenza acte ngendlela ethile, abehave in a certain behavior because of a background yakhe. Yabo, kunabantu abahlezi bekhala all the time. Ngisho umuntu esenemali kuyabheda njalo nje, it's not good. Right, I'm not fine, ngiyakula and encane umuntu nje uhlungu nje la umphimbo kancane akasaguli ngoba wakhula nje yena nje ithanda yazimagula nje lokukhala. Yabo, mina mangigula ngeke ngiyagula because angiguli kahle nje. Yabo, mangiphethe umkhuhlane ngiyazi umkhuhlane uzobela ngiphuza ubhubhudlu phela. That's my cure. Bakuzwa kumkhuhlane. I don't do izinto eziningi. Ngiphuza ubhubhudlu noshukela omningi uphele. Simple. And ngiyazithenga enjoy umbhubhudlu ngiyawuthanda. Ngivele ngiphuza nobe right. Sholo ukuthi this thing abantu bazohlala abantu abavula ingqondo yilena lotho ukuthi abantu babehave kanjani, bayimnto behave kanje ngenze ukuthi ukhule ehlukumezekile, ukhule eshawa, noma ukhule epheshe kahle, noma ukhule enganakwa, noma ukhule enikeza into engadeserve because sometimes unikezwa izinto, not sometimes, all the time. If unikezwa into ungayideserve abazali, leyo nto yenza ukuthi u-choose i-wrong direction the most of time, noma ubone ngathi yonke into uyayideserve ngesidingo sasekho. The reason why abantu abaningi kwesikhathi kuyenzeka uthola ukuthi umuntu ugcina sehlukumeza abanye abantu ngenxa ukuthi ukhuliswe ngokuthi into mawuyifuna uyayilwela, yabo, because there's a lot of way to fight for some certain things, but awubi noma kanjani uyachoose indlela yokulwa. Khona abantu abazima ukuthi akuyaliwa funeka kushaya umuntu. The reason why ukuthi umuntu kunabantu abafayo befela ukuthi ubushela intombi yami, uyishelelana intombi yami, umuntu azabulawele lokho. That's because kwavela ukuthi into yakho uyayilwela, into mawuyifuna into yakho uyayilwela, yabo, kanti kwakuvezwanga ukuthi udlula kanjani. Ndinge indlela zokulwa, yabo, enye impi uyayilwa ngokuthi ungayilwa, then uyiwine ngokuthi ungayilwa. So ziningi indlela zokulwa, but ke asinjalo sesizophuma nje asibheke ukuthi ke uNkulunkulu uthini namhlanje, because uyazi ukuthi ke izwi laNkulunkulu linamandla, libaluleke kakhulu. Yona nto leyo ke ekudinga ukuthi siyazi zonke izinsuku, usuku nosuku we need to train ourselves ukuthi angifunda iBhayibheli ngizwe uNkulunkulu uthini kuthina, because all impendulo esiyidingayo zilapha ngaphakathi eBhayibhelini. It makes it easy for us ukuthi sibe ngalabo abantu laba abavele babona inkinga, babona solution, kube lula. Sibe ngalabo abantu laba abanombuzo bephinde bebe nempendulo same time. Sibe ngabantu abathi bebona isimo ebe nempendulo yesimo, yabo, besibe masibona ukwenzeka kwezinto sibe nempendulo yokwenzeka kwalonto eyenzakalayo. Ngoba yini? Ngoba uqale ngama-answer. Umuntu kamnandi wathola into enikeza ama-answer, uphuma ngaphandle ibona izinto zenzeka bese uyabona ukuthi la kwenzakala ukuthi. Similar to ngezinto practical abantu abajwayele ukuyenza. Ukufunda learners inama-signs, inama-rules. Ama-sign uyawabona, ama-rules awuwaboni. If i-rule ungayiboni, i-rule uyayi-apply. I-rule kumele uyazi. I-rule uyifunda ungafika emgwaqeni. Uyifunda nje umgwaqo ungazi lutho ngawo. So in that way, uma ufika emgwaqeni wena, ufika usune-vision noma usune-image yomgwaqo ukuthi i-imagination yomgwaqo ithi umgwaqo uma kanje, ume kanje, kodwa akazibekho emgwaqeni. Then if sekufika leso simo leso funeka u-apply khona i-rule, ubona ngesimo, ubona ngendlela okwenza ngayo emgwaqeni ukuthi in this situation I must act ngale ndlela ngoba sekulesi simo. Ayikho isayini evelayo, kodwa kuba i-situation, yabo, wena bese ufaka i-rule onikezwe yona. If kuyisayini wonke umuntu can see sign, but bese kuzoba kwi-rule, i-rule yenziwa umuntu oyazi ngoba i-rule awuyiboni uyayi-apply. So ubona ukuthi u-apply i-rule, uyenza kanjani? Hayi makunje kwenziwa kanje, because wonke umuntu ufuneke a-align. There is no learners. Same thing applies when it comes to the Bible. The Bible, it should be our daily life, because every day you can see ukuthi kunabantu usuku lwabo luphela kanzima, lube lude ngenxa yokugula, because umuntu had a long day. uNkulunkulu uthi kuthina ke usuku lulodwa ngenkulungwane yeminyaka, okusho ukuthi lokho usuku akahle lude, lokho usuku olufishane. And the reason why we have to appreciate every day when we grow, when we are receiving a beautiful day every day, because every day is beautiful. It's up to you ukuthi kufanele usuku lwakho lube njani. But what we can say ukuthi if uvuka uthola usuku lwakho lushesha lwakho usuku, appreciate that, because abanye abantu banosuku olude olungangenkulungwane neminyaka. Bese umuntu 1 kubuhlungu, 2 akudleki, zinhlungu. Usuku nobusuku kuyena nje kuyiminyaka la afila khona bethi 1000 years, yabo, usuku lolodwa. Umuntu osuke eseyinhlungwini ngoba lo suku alipheli, ufisa ngabe yalakulaleki, yabo. And another thing, umuntu osuke engasebenzi, engenayo imali, engenayo ukudla endlini, usuku lo muntu lude ngoba yena it feels i-pain yenzala from the beginning of the day till to the end of the day, uyayibona. Kodwa wena ma usuthi uvuka ekuseni wadla emsebenzini wabuya, so balifishane. You need to appreciate that, ngoba it's where you can understand ukuthi uNkulunkulu ungenzela usuku lami abalifishane, even though lukhulu ngangenkulungwane, because usuku hlezi lufana kahle kahle, yawo. Ama-hours, ama-minutes, ama-seconds always move with the same pace, kodwa it's up to you ukuthi ubuka kanjani. But ke lokho kusase kuveza ukuthi uNkulunkulu mayithi usuku lungangenkulungwane yeminyaka, lokho kuveza ukuthi ke appreciate usuku asonke isikhathi. Makuvela isimo wena kuzovela i-answer ngoba ufundile iBhayibheli, so uyazi ukuthi isimo esinje senziwa yini. Ngakho manje sizofunda sikhumbule ukuthi uNkulunkulu usithanda kangakanani, ngoba wasitshela incwadi emnandi ukuthi uma uyifunda nawe uthokoze. Siqale lana kasazi ukuthi nje uNkulunkulu akafani nabantu. Wena yena nje very perfect in every way, yabo. uNkulunkulu uyasithanda. So even the way in which he works in our life is perfect and according to his plan. And he is always, and his ways and his word can be completely trusted and depended upon. So he never works in half measures. He works, he starts in us, he complete. So akavele ngoqala endleleni nje bese shiya kanjalo wenza sho ukuthi uyaqedela. But today ke sifunda nje incwadi emnandi kakhulu, sifunda laphana ke 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33. For God is not a God of confusion or disorder, but of peace. So everything about God is in line with his character and nature. So confusion, disorder, and drama is not part of his plan and purpose. So where God is allowed to be king, he brings peace and divine order, and also pursue him and his peace, and he will restore things to order. That's it. Always uhleleke kakhulu. If nje wazi ukuthi udinga izinto, call him. Uzowala into yakho yakuvele qonde nje ithi twi. Ithi nje twi. As we know ke lapho ukuthi ke uma kanjena, there is something that we need in life that we can only find in God. We can try to fill our life with other things and still never be satisfied. He has the living water and the bread of life, without which we cannot live. So find your fulfillment in God. Only can truly satisfy your soul. God bless you. Have a blessed day. Thanks to Ntokozo. This was the Joy Rad Show with